Happy Monday, everybody. This is going to be the first look in the Pretty Little Liars series that I was talking about yesterday. And if you haven't seen the video where I kind of do the intro to the series, you can go ahead and click below. This is going to be the look that I'm doing for Emily. Now, Emily's character is athletic. She's a swimmer. She's in that stage where she's looking at colleges. She wants to, she's debating on whether she wants to swim, for college and doing all that, in addition to dealing with all the drama with her friends. Emily's skin tone is very she's kind of like a Latino, like Asian mix a little bit. So she has kind of a darker, like olivey complexion, so some of the stuff doesn't really work for me. But she doesn't really wear very much makeup in the show. Most of the time she's just wearing mascara and gloss, but there are a couple shots of her, whether she's going, if she's going on a date or if she's going to a party or something like that, where she is wearing a little bit more makeup, and they do kind of turn it up a little bit. But when it comes to school and all that, she's really not wearing very much at all. And I think even the shots of her like funerals and stuff, she doesn't really have very much on compared to the other girls. So what I kind of came up with was just something very soft, as if she were to wear something like this is more for like a party or like a date kind of look, not so much for school. But the look is very, like, it has some light pinks, a little bit of light brown. And then the one thing that I always noticed about her in the show is that she's always wearing mascara to make her lashes look defined. And then if she wears any kind of makeup at all, the one thing in her look that she always has going on is a very dark brown liner. And it's just kind of blended into the lashes. So that's what I kind of did. She wears a little bit of blush and a little gloss too, but not very much to make very much of a difference. Yeah, so if you wanted to see what I came up with for Emily, keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is use an eyeshadow base. Since Emily is athletic, I'm sure anytime she wears any kind of makeup, if she were to wear it to school or something, she'd kind of need it to last. So I'm going to use Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Sin. And this just has a little bit of shimmer to it. Just kind of blend that in. And then also some under the eye. Alright, so once you've applied your base, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Feminine palette for this, just because it has a lot of lighter colors. I'm going to be using this pink, which is SWF. Just kind of any kind of flat brush like that. And this is just going all over the lid. Alright, and then since we kind of want this look to be a little bit lighter, and not so dramatic, I'm going to take Midnight Cowboy, which is just this kind of beigey tan, but it has shimmer to it as well. And then just with any kind of fluffy crease brush. So then just with more of like a pencil brush, I'm going to take a mixture of Stray Dog and Dark Horse, just kind of mix the two together. And I'm going to put that right in the crease with Midnight Cowboy and then darken up the outer corner just a little. But not too much. Then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush, kind of blend everything out. just because I still want this to be really soft since Emily doesn't really wear a ton of makeup. So then just to add just a little bit of highlight on the brow bone, this works for me. Emily would maybe use something a little bit darker because she has more of a darker like olivey skin tone, but I'm going to use Vapor from MAC. Alright, so then you have your shadow. In the show, whenever Emily wears eyeliner, I've noticed she's always wearing, it's not black and it's not chocolate brown, she's always wearing like a very, very dark brown liner, and it's not really like thick or defined, it's very much blended into her lashes. So I'm going to use Coffee from MAC, and it's just very dark brown. And I'm just going to gently pull my lid taut. I'm basically on top of the lashes doing this. And then under the eye as well. Okay, so the one thing about Emily's makeup that I've noticed, whether she wears eyeshadow in one of the episodes or not, she's always wearing mascara. So I'm just gonna, and it's a mascara that always makes her lashes look very thick because she's not wearing any other makeup. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. That's the first step to kind of making your lashes look defined. And then I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Mega Plush Lash. Alright, so then the eyes are done, and if you want to see what I did for the rest of the look, keep on watching. Alright, so as I said before, Emily has more of a darker skin tone than I do. She's kind of like a Latina mix a little bit. So she has kind of that olivey skin tone, so she wouldn't want something that was like pink for her cheeks or anything like that. So I'm just going to use Melba from MAC. I can describe it more, just kind of like an apricot color. I actually really like this color on myself, and I'm pale, so. Just to kind of give the face some color, so. Alright, and then she doesn't really do anything lipstick wise. Even if she's wearing makeup really in the show, she doesn't really have much of a lip color going on. So I'm just going to use a little bit of MAC's Luster Glass in Love Nectar. And this is very sheer on me, so. My lips are very pink on their own, so, you know. Alright, so that is it for the Emily look, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Spencer.